Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. This time we're dropping in against the Marian Hegemony in a standard two-skull battle, and we've of course been dropped in directly in front of the enemy's reinforcing lance, which means, well, we all have 8 evasion pips, but they're looking directly at all of my mech's rear arcs. A little bit terrifying. We've got 2 different Wolverines, a 6R and a 6K, and Shadowhawk. Oh, sorry about the visual glitch there. Shadowhawk and an Icarus 2 PA. So, times like these, counterintuitively, best thing to do is wait and hope they move before you do, because if they do, well, that means you can shoot them, without them really being able to shoot you. Now, with that said, I've taken plenty of damage before structure exposed from things like that, and it looks like we do, actually, on the Irby Lamb of all things, which is really not something we can afford to take damage on. Oh, no. Okay. All of that damage was meant to go into the Marauder, and it missed. But the Irby Lamb was standing so close that the Irby Lamb got hit. DFA did miss, I think. Yep. Okay, let's take a look. So, yeah, our Irby Lamb rear structure is absolutely shredded. We're very lucky this thing didn't go up in flames. So, he's pretty much out of the fight from the get-go. We move the Hermes to Shadowhawk is very unsteady. Maybe we can do something with that. So let's take a look. Okay, so Hermes 2 can get 3 evasion and take a rear shot on the Icarus. Now, the Hermes 2 was badly damaged in the last mission, actually lost the large laser, so I put a light cannon on there because it's the best I've got for right now, and the light cannon will shoot all of its damage in one go, kind of like an RL-20. So let's use it all on the back of this Icarus, 99.1% ammunition, sorry, not ammunition, a hit chance, and see what happens. That's kind of disappointing. I guess it's a light cannon, not a heavy cannon. Still, we did chew through his rear armor and get structure exposed some places. Not everywhere. That could have gone better. But hopefully we'll be able to use the UMR-90 to finish the job. It's not the heaviest of their mechs. We'd be a little bit better off taking down the Wolverines first. But I have more confidence that I can kill the Icarus too. And we do. So that proves to be a decent decision. Not bad. Okay, long-range fire coming in from your standard lance. That looks like rocket launchers to me. Either that, or it's a serious amount of LRMs. A little bit hard to tell. So, let's get the Irby Lamb in the air. And let's get him away. Because we can't afford to have him take hits right now. We are going to have to be careful with our facing. Can't afford to let him take any rear shots at all. We can avoid it. But 7 evasion pips, I mean, best we're going to be able to do is a left side facing then. Yeah, better than nothing. Okay, but that doesn't mean that he still can't, he can't still be helpful. Sensor lock, can drop that on the Wolverine 6K, 2 evasion pips down to 0. Should help us out a little bit. I think we're outnumbered 8 to 5. Well, 7 to 5 now. We were outnumbered 8 to 5. And, I'm just going to kick this guy. We could open up with PPCs close range, that would be a decent idea, but structure exposed in the leg and the amount of instability that he already had, we could very easily get him knocked down, and we do. So, good. Serves you right for trying to do a DFA on me. Should be much easier to kill now. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay. More fire coming in. That looks like LRMs, not a rocket launcher. Okay, not too bad. An LRM-5. Which we can certainly manage. Okay, we're gonna go in with a kick here and just alpha strike. If we're lucky, we might be able to take out both legs, but might be missing a little much at this point. Actuator destroyed, didn't get either leg. The kicks, I don't think the kicks always go to the leg when they're downed, but looks like we did. 13 left on that one, 48 left on the other. That's manageable. We can get some good work done with that. So we can reserve down to 7, because nobody around here is moving until 6. Now they will stand the Shadowhawk up first at 5. But the Dervish will get another chance to go after him then, so that's not really what I'm worried about. What I want to do... I can't get around behind that guy. Dagnabbit. Okay, well we can try and go in just really, truly... Rock'em Sock'em robots. It's a little risky. Would give him a rear facing. I think we gotta do it. Oh, I do not like this at all. But now he's moving down at priority 5. Kick, which is okay. And we can take El Duce as well. And we'll go after the Wolverine because that's a rear arc shot. And we can open up with all 4 of the medium lasers. So we have a better chance of getting some good work done there. I'm a little worried that they might go in for another DFA, and now we don't have the evasion that I had to survive the first time around. That's some very excellent structure exposed. Very nice. Down to 45. Is this worth risking? Nope, can't get a rear shot. Okay, well, that can't get a rear shot, we're just gonna wait with him. Wolverine moving around. Oof. Slamming into our Marauder. I think I can get a rear shot now. He might have just messed up. 7 evasion pips. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. So the facing is gonna be a front side facing so that they don't kill me with a couple LRMs. And come on, get there, get there. See what we can do. If we can get some good clustering, all we need is 45 on that rear CT. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's a dead mech. Not bad. Not bad. I don't actually know if we went through the rear CT or if we just got a lucky ammunition explosion that finished the job for us. But beggars can't be choosers, and at the moment I don't really care. Let's go in for another kick here. 1 leg destroyed. Hopefully the rest of the armament can kill the Shadowhawk. Yep. Oh, engine destroyed. Didn't even get the other leg. Oh, very well. Still, that's 3 out of 4 of the reinforcing lance dead, and significantly reduced danger to our main force. Not nothing. The Wolverine 6R could do something unexpected. Or just could get obscenely lucky. Another rear attack from the Marauder, 3R LRMs, but that does add up, particularly on usually light rear armor. That's why I tend to up-armor that as well, and sometimes you just end up with facings you don't want. And you kind of got to deal with it. So, I'm only able to get a charge there. That is some nice damage. Or I could let him go, but I've suffered for letting mechs go before, so maybe this way I could hopefully take out a leg. See what we can do. No. By the way, we do have the avoid collateral damage bonus mission, so if we take out fewer than 2 buildings, we will get extra pay. I say as he jumps up onto a building. Without that objective, my favorite way of taking down mechs with that sort of positioning is just shoot the building right out from under them, and they fall down. It's only 60 on the building. Be relatively easy to get. We almost took out his left arm, but unfortunately no luck there. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to come over here, and we're only going to fire the streaks. Reason being, streaks don't have a chance of... Really, we're overheating? Okay, we're going to fire 1 of the streaks. And we got it. Okay, left torso destroyed. Good. So the streaks don't have a chance of hitting the building and giving us any collateral damage there. That's why I went in that direction. Let's go follow up El Duce. Now we probably will hit the building here, but I need this mech dead, so we're going to risk it. Besides, we can damage, well, we can destroy 2 buildings. Well, I guess we can destroy 1 before the next one, then docks our pay. Well, I think we get a bonus for destroying 0. The important thing to note is that if the enemy destroys a building, we're fine, so long as we didn't previously injure said building. So if we injure the building first, well, then we're kind of toast. We can do even just 1 damage on a building. Are they DFA again? No, okay. Even if we do just 1 damage, and the AI kills the rest of the building, it still counts against our tally. A little bit annoying, to be honest, but that's the way it is. So, okay, 50 tonner coming up, 40 tonner coming up. Not the heaviest opposition ever, which is good, because Edmund is effectively making us a mech down at this point. 5-tonner, and we need to turn that dervish around. I'm struggling to figure out the best way to take out this Wolverine. I think it's going to be... Wait, why can't I kick him? That's annoying. Alright, we're just going to move up here and fire in. If one of these PPCs misses... Yeah, we killed it. We killed two. Dagnabbit. They had already done most of the damage and we finished it off. Okay, well we're going to have to pay lots of money for that, but now that we've failed it, there's no sense in playing delicately. So, we'll take all the shots that we can. Ah, jeez. We were doing fine, and we missed 2 shots with double 90, double 77% chance to hit. How often is that supposed to happen? Not very is the answer. Rock attack robots. Not actually getting the flag. But there we go. Shadowhawk down. We've killed off the enemy reinforcements. That's just... It's a relatively steep financial penalty for doing that as well, so I'm very, very displeased at the moment. But none of the enemy has us on sensors right now, which means that they won't be shooting in, which is why I'd wanted that mech dead so badly. Centurion now does AC 5 shell coming in with the dervish. Looks like an AC 5. No, heavy rifle. Okay. This is primitive Centurion build. And I was right about the rockets. RL-60 was what was firing off in the direction. Shadowhawk. I've been seeing a lot of Shadowhawks lately. If I had chosen their salvage, I probably could have fielded one by now. Well, it's not my favorite mech, to be honest. Obstructed shot because of the ramp. But let's go in. See what we can do. Okay, that's some good damage. That is okay with me. Let's get the dervish moving up. Oh, that's not where I thought he was. I thought I had gone around. I think I misclicked. Well, in that case, let's just pop a vigilance and we'll move up faster on the next turn. In the meantime, sink our heat back down to 0. Do land a light smattering of fire. Not too bad. Looks like that's Shadowhawk will be the first to die, hopefully. Okay, what can I get? Alright, so I just need to be more careful about actually looking at where I'm clicking. And there's done. Let's get the Urbi Lamb into some safe location. Behind the buildings here, should be alright. Sensor lock, Shadowhawk. Rhymed way more than intended, or desired. And the UMR-90. Let's get a move around to the side. No sense having everyone stand up there hardwired for seeing obstructed shots. Okay, sink our heat as well, not bad. Let's see what they want to do now. That looks like it's the 40-tonner probably moving up. Come on. Oh, Hermes too. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that was the move on 7. Let's wait. 50-tonner. So we have 2 choices. I can move up the dervish, battle lord directly into the Shadowhawk while he doesn't have that much evasion. Or we could let him move, and I'm going to let him move because I don't think he's going to move up that far. And we can get another sensor lock from the Urbi Lamb admin. Centurion coming in. C5 shell missing. That mech is not really that bad of a threat because those rocket launchers of his are gone. So that is a silver lining. Here comes the Shadowhawk. Probably the most deadly mech that I know of on the field for right now, for that anyway. Yeah, still has got his missiles intact. Well, that was a jump, but it wasn't a very far jump, so only 2 pips of evasion. And I want you to stay in cover and out of danger. We're already going to have to do a full refit, so that's long enough of a mech bay time. We need spare mechs that we don't have, unfortunately. Just stand here, draw some fire, and have the armor for it. Those PPCs landing in, left arm destroyed in the Shadowhawk, very nice. Very, very nice. Incremental work, but good work nonetheless. And the Dervish, guess you can come back up here. Yeah. That'll do fine, and Battle Lording will really push us toward the red line. But I want all of these to hit with as much damage as I can. Not bad. Not bad. Hawk's unsteady. Bring Hermes 2 up. The light cannon was a serious downgrade, but I didn't have a large laser to replace it with because we're still a relatively poor mech company as it stands. Right now I'm working on increasing our drive engine to fully upgraded, and once that is done, then we'll go after getting a second mech bay. Should be only in a couple episodes. It can take like a month and a half to do game time. So like a week and a half of, well, let's play time. Not too terrible. So we have 2 opened side torsos there, that's pretty good. Don't want Edmund moving for that first. I want the Dervish shooting in. I want those SRMs going after him again, but we need to get El Duce out of the way. That big charge, that's not what it wants. Okay, the sprint's pretty far. That's a dangerous facing, so let's come around this way. That's an okay facing, still a little bit exposed, but not too bad. And we can get a rear shot in at the Centurion. Yeah, structure exposed in 2 locations, it looks like. It's not bad. Be a waste shooting the Shadowhawk from the front since we've already done so much damage to him through his frontal armor. That's why I switched targets to the Centurion. Hermes 2 coming around, not shooting. Interesting choice. Can't exactly say I'd have gone with that one myself, but that should be relatively obvious at this point. Hunchback coming up, Hunchback 4P. It's a lot of firepower, a lot of medium lasers coming in. We do have pretty high damage resistance on Marauder. It's because we did get entrenched, and we are standing on a busted building, which acts kind of like standing on forest tile. So pretty good. Let's go in with Max and Dervish and see if we can punish this Shadowhawk. Give me some crits. Nope, nothing. Yes! Ammunition explosion, mech destroyed. Very nice. Okay, good. 3 left for the enemy. We're on round 6, and that's not too terrible. Part of that's just because we had that weird situation at the start where we were doing a lot of brawling. Okay, here is a dangerous move, but I should be able to move the Hermes to you before they can get another turn. On the next go, 3 medium lasers into that damaged rear arc. Engine crit. No engine destroyed. And we've got Edmund now moving over, I think. Precision strike on that Hermes 2, and then dashing away. Won't be the worst thing ever. So let's turn all the guns on. Nope, not all of them. We might have lost some of our heat sinks. A little bit hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. I should not have done that. The Marauder. This is too risky of a shot. We're hitting our own Hermes 2. You know what? Let's just take it. Fingers crossed, no friendly fire. Okay, well, a little bit of medium laser friendly fire. That's why I shouldn't do that, but I just want to get through these guys, so let's see what we can do. None of them are moving on 7, which means I can cycle the Hermes 2 around. Is that a kick? No, it's a charge, so we're not going to be doing that. This is okay. Can get a little closer. 4 evasion pips. Not great chance to hit here on the Hermes 2. Well, their Hermes 2. With my Hermes 2. A lot of Hermes 2s. But still a rear arc, and it gets us out of the way, which is the important bit. So now we're going to come back over here with the UMR-90 and fire in, trying to destroy that Centurion. And hopefully I still have enough heat left for an Alpha Strike. Got too much trouble. And I do. Take a shot. Yeah, okay, that's down. So we've just got the Hunchback and their Hermes 2 left. Not terrible. What's the best thing to do for that? 8 evasion pips on the Irby Lamb. That says to me, let's let them go one more time, and then hopefully this will be their last movement. Hopefully we'll be able to take them out before they get another chance to go. Just so many medium lasers. Actually, it looks like it hits, had a cockpit hit there. But we had a high enough gut score on Trash Can now to avoid that. Well, avoid taking damage from it anyway. Which is pretty good. That's what you want. Our pilots are getting more skilled, it's part of why they're making more out of the same weaponry. Tactics, by the way, often overlooked tree, but it improves your accuracy inside of min-range and gives you better called shots, which is part of why we're able to deal so much damage. Such nice accuracy with those called shots these days. PPC, double medium laser, see what we can do. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like any of that went to the CT, really. Yeah, no. But, I'll take what we can get. And Precision Strike to slow down the Hunchback for next turn. Turning off a single medium laser so that we don't push over the red line. And those SRM-6s are... they're interesting. They're nice for when you've already dealt damage, but not so nice in terms of just getting through to the internal structure to begin with. Okay, well, let's move over here with Edmund. I'm happy moving him in after they've already had their turn to go. Yeah, sure, so that's not great on the heat. Okay, we're gonna go for double streak SRM4. Okay, very nice. Very nice. All that clustered, well, 2 different hit locations, but no other clustering there because the streak rules. And let's see if we can get this mech killed. Move up to Hermes 2. Get another precision strike, this time on the rear arc. This will allow us to move with the Marauder before the Hunchback has a chance. He's now on priority 4. So, let's see what we can do. Double PPC, double medium laser coming in. Structure exposed, actuator destroyed. Which would tell you which one. And mech knocked down, so now he's moving on 3, although, you know, not the most valuable thing there for us this turn. But it does give us effectively called shots on that mech, which will allow us to really go after that damaged CT. SRM-6s can get the job done. That's the mission. Thank you guys for hanging around, and we'll see you again real soon.